Relax. Nobody's gonna get retired, okay?
What do you want from Zubin?
Just talk, that's all.
So talk?
There are things I want to know.
Police.
I'm McCoy, LPD Rep Detect Unit.
Rep detect?
Sometimes we're called Blade Runners.
Hi, Mr. McCoy. I'm sure you remember me. I heard about what you did for my friend, and I just wanted to say thanks.
The message could have come from any of a dozen people. I'd done my share of favors when I was in uniform. Something about the voice was familiar, but I was too tired to place it for sure. Erase and reset.
Run sitter crime scene.
It's some kind of insect. Give me a hard copy of that.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Blade Runner Enhanced Edition. So as you just saw, I decided to reload one of my earliest saves and spare Zubin this time, because I decided to read more into the endings of this game, and apparently this game has 13 endings in total, or 12, because I understood that one of the endings, which is a secret ending, is not available in this game. It's impossible to get, but technically there's 13 in total, and only 12 are, well, only 12 are attainable. But anyway, so I read more into the endings of this game, and I learned that if I want to get the replicant ending, and also to get to the good side of Lucy, Zubin has to survive. So I went and reloaded one of my earliest saves and tried to spare Zubin this time, and as you just saw, I did manage to spare him this time. I don't know how. Maybe I holstered the gun the wrong way the first time, and thus the conversation between Zubin and Roy didn't trigger. And later after that, once I got back to my apartment and went through my messages, Lucy had sent message to Roy thanking him for sparing Zubin. And then when I was looking at the photos from the crime scene at Runsitter's Animals, I noticed this another clue that I missed entirely. That dragonfly-shaped ankle band that was around Lucy's ankle. So that was also new. I don't think that that clue was in my first playthrough, or if it was then I missed it back there as well. I don't know yet if Lucy is human or replicant, because she can be either of those two, but I'm gonna go with the assumption that she's a replicant in this playthrough, simply because of that dragonfly-shaped ankle band. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. She still could be a replicant or human for all we know. So yeah, that's what I've been doing off screen. I spared Zubin, and then of course I had to play some more to get to the point where we left off last time, and here we are. And now we're about to visit J.F. Sebastian from the movie, and ask what he knows about Lutheran lands and possibly where they are. So without further ado, let's get in. Okay, we use this lift here, I guess. Yup. Then over here. Oh yeah, these creepy dolls.
It was some kind of freakish toy. Half mechanical, half organic. Rep technology for sure, but no one was going to give me any retirement bonus for it.
Okay, so no point to retire it. Can we? I don't think we can, even if we wanted to.
It was some kind of freakish toy. Half mechanical, half organic.
Same
Rep
thing.
technology for sure, but no one was going to give me any retirement bonus for it.
Okay, but now the question is Sebastian here? And he's back here? He just went, well, whatever. Is Sebastian not here? I mean, the door was open. Well, that's not creepy at all. What the? Oh, I thought that was a mirror for a second, and there was a creepy doll behind us or something. Okay, what do we have over here? Okay, nothing that catches my eye. Oh, the camera is a bit wonky here, in this angle. Very wonky. I don't remember having this problem in the original. What's that?
I didn't have time to stop for synthetic eggs. I remember tasting a real one back when I was a kid. It was like liquid sunshine. Damn tasty.
Indeed. Yeah, let's walk away from that scene. Or that camera angle. Where is Sebastian? I thought he would be here. What the heck is that?
Resuming interrupted print job.
Okay.
Nothing more to find.
Okay, did we pick up something? A document or some other paper, or what did we do? Yeah, well, what do we have here?
DNA research. Incept dates. A lot of jargon, but I'd bet my spinner it was valuable to somebody.
So we just take it. Okay. We don't even have a warrant for this place, and we just take whatever we want. And also, I learned that you can, if you want the replicant ending and you want to try and save the replicant that you end up, well, ending the game with, I suppose, then you can save them if you have all the DNA discs or whatever they are. Let's see. Can I find them this way? Yeah, these DNAs. If we have all these DNAs, we can save a replicant. We can save the replicants. So we got DNA Marcus and DNA Sebastian. I don't know that how many I don't actually know that how many of these DNA things that we need. I assume that at least 3, and the last third would be Lance and Luther DNA thingy. I guess that's just my wild guess. I don't think that Chu has any of these, or any of these DNAs that we need. But again, I could be wrong. If you happen to know, do let me know in the comments. Nothing else there?
I've gotten all I can from that.
Okay, but what about this?
Nothing more to find.
I don't even know that what we just did there. We didn't pick up anything new, did we? No, the game would have shown it. Alright, well, what about over here? Hey. Lovely place he got here. These creepy little things. There is nothing of interest here, apparently. Okay, well, let's check here. Oh. I think we should tell Sebastian that he got a bit of a pipe leaking problem here. Nothing here, but there is some ladders here. Sebastian doesn't seem to be here right now. Oh, that's one of the possible replicants. It's possible that that bummer guy is also a human. But whether he is a human replicant or not, he is still a murderer. You know what, I think that I should save here just in case, because I know what's going to happen once I climb up. Let's just save here, I suppose. Okay. Oh, I guess we can't use this to climb up. Well, crap. There's nothing. Oh, okay. I can climb up there. Never mind. Okay. Oh shit. Well, I knew this was going to happen, but ouch.
That'll do, Sadiq. Enough!
Oh, you think he found us, man?
One of the design subcons must have talked. Unstable personalities, to say the least.
Told you we should have blown up the old block.
It would have created problems down the line.
We got problem now, man.
This one? He's not a problem. He's an opportunity. You're weak, my friend. I expected so much more from you.
I'm thinking our brother not hearing too good.
Oh, he hears us. Isn't that right, McCoy?
You ready to give up fruitless nightmare, man? Come back to family?
He doesn't have a choice. He never did.
Let me kill him, man.
No.
We got no time to be patient. The gal, she's sick. She not gonna get no better.
That's where you're wrong, Sadiq. She will live.
Maybe. But this one, he got it coming bad.
Believe me, he's the least of our problems.
You're talking crazy. The hunter be dangerous.
A fool sees not the same tree a wise man sees.
I'm no fool, man.
You must have a little faith, my friend. Without contraries, there's no progression.
How can you trust any of their kind?
We have been manipulated by them, correct? Now they're going to see exactly what lies on the other side of the horizon.
Catch me if you can!
How long have I been here, Lucy?
How do you know my name?
I saw your things at Runsiter's. Did you feel bad when they killed those animals?
They were so pretty and sweet. I hoped Father wouldn't do it. But Mr. Runsiter deserved retribution. That's what Father said.
Why?
'Cause he treated me bad, like I belonged to him.
I'm sorry.
Are you really the hunter, like Father says?
It's my job.
Why? What do you have against us?
Nothing. It's just the law.
Would you hurt me?
I promise you I won't.
Father will be back soon.
Okay, well, we are in quite a predicament. So now we have to find a way out of here and untie ourselves before Clovis and Sadiq come back. I mean, I believe that. I think Clovis is always a replicant. I mean, otherwise his story wouldn't make much sense, I suppose. But Sadiq, I understood, can't be either human or replicant. But he sure acts. Like he's a replicant. Okay, so what's over here? Okay, I don't know what was there, but he managed to untie himself. That's the main thing. Alright. Anything else there? No. So, let's see, what's over here? Is it a baby doll? Apparently so. What did we pick up of that?
Hysteria Hall was an arcade down near Nightclub Row.
Uh-huh, okay.
Nothing else there.
So we picked up... What did we just pick up? Okay, we picked up a ragdoll. Hysteria token. Okay, so I guess that you use these on the arcade machines to play games.
Nothing else there.
Okay. I got some pizza here, and what's that?
Strange.
Strange indeed. What is it?
I recognized the logo on the envelope.
Not
it was
that.
definitely...
Maggie bracelet? No. What did we just pick up?
The earring was shaped like an insect. I did Kingston Kitchens. It was a Tyrell sales brochure for the Nexus series. The kind of glossy hype that ends up littering the floor at trade shows. This one was for last year's infamous Lolita model, a big hit with the all-important dirty old man market.
No, I can only imagine. But what did we just pick up? What did we just pick up? I don't know. I don't know what we just picked up. Nothing else here, I don't think. And what's that? Another token?
It felt and smelled like real cheese. Dairy products were choice contraband, scarce and mucho expensive. Selling them was a Class A felony.
Is that so? Selling cheese a Class A felony. Well, damn. This really is a dystopian future. Well, not really future because it's the year 2019. So technically this game takes place in the past. But still. Now that looks like a serious, like, I don't know, fire hazard. Something is definitely gonna go wrong. With all this gas leaking out. And then this just takes us back there, yeah. Yeah, no need to go there. Okay, so we could go here or there. I think I know where this leads. It leads back here. Yes, I was right. So they were hiding here all this time. I was so close to find their, well, nest, I suppose.
You let him in my room?
They had a warrant, mister. What was I supposed to do?
They took my pictures.
Couldn't stop them.
How about me? You think I'm easy to stop? Who the hell are you?
McCoy, LPD.
LPD, huh? Maybe you guys can return something to me.
How do you know we got it?
One of your own. Invaded my property. Bad haircut. Stupid coat. The other guy.
What other guy?
Don't play dumb.
What about him?
Nothing. I just thought you were gonna arrest me, that's all.
I don't care about your little run-in with the manager, okay? I'm looking for a couple of replicants.
Can't help you there, friend.
Maybe the clerk can tell me who was renting that room back there. Why were you hassling him?
You let these creeps in my room. I'm a very private person.
What do they got against you?
Nothing, friend. I ain't done nothing.
We're all innocents, aren't we?
Damn straight. And I don't like people asking questions either.
Just help me out here a little more. You seen a big Rasta guy around here? Or a guy with a beard and dark eyes?
A Rasta? What's that?
He's got dreadlocks. Talks with an accent.
Oh. No, I ain't seen no one like that. Look, my mother's waiting for me. You stick around. Maybe the manager will come back.
Okay, and that was Leon from the movie, and also the replicant who put Blade Runner Holden into the hospital at the start of the film. Okay, so the manager is out, knocked out cold, I take it, and this is not where we came from, right? Oh, no, this is...
I didn't know who was working this side of the pool, but whoever it was, they'd been pretty thorough going through the joint. I doubted if there was anything I could find that hadn't already been snagged and bagged.
So this is Leon's room from the movie. This is the room, or the bathroom is over there, from where Harrison Ford or Deckard Blade Runner found the snake scale. Okay, so what can we find? I believe that's the police badge of Holden. Okay, so Holden's badge, yes.
Holden's badge?
Okay. But it still bugs me that what the hell was the thing that we just picked up? Was it a photograph maybe? What was the green thingy that we picked up earlier?
It's some kind of insect.
And that's the dragonfly shaped ankle band. Iso Iso's friend. Plastic explosive. I really have no idea that what we just picked up earlier. No idea. Okay, let's see. Can we find a snake scale of our own? Apparently, yes. Anything else here?
Nothing.
Okay. Alright, maybe we should tell Gusa about the badge that we just found. Now, is the manager gonna return anytime soon? Or we have to come back here later, once he gets back up? Looks like it. Looks like it. Okay. Well, let's just leave. Now, there's something interesting there. Something that sticks out from the background.
The wrapper was from a vendor I knew. Best lichen dogs in the 4th sector. That wasn't saying a whole lot, but with an arcade next door and a dozen nightclubs down the street, Mia and Murray's stand saw more action in a night than my spinster aunt saw all last century.
Oh, okay, so now we can go to the arcade place, I take it. Okay, so we can go either there or let's see, where does this take us? Where are we? Now we are here. Okay, and our car should be right here, if my memory serves. Alright, and this takes us where? All the way back here. Okay. Alright. New paths have opened for us. Let's get back here real quick.
Hey, pal,
Okay.
you could have done something when that goon had me by the throat. Call the cops at least.
You're still walking and breathing, aren't you?
That ain't the point.
You scratch our back, we'll scratch yours.
Nice friggin' policy.
You don't like it? Get a permit somewhere else.
Lousy cops.
Well, so he's back now. So let's have a little chat with him.
Down the hall on your left.
What?
You're a cop, right? Your buddies have already been here, room 27.
What were they doing here?
I don't ask a lot of questions when a badge is shoved in my face.
You have a big guy with a strange-looking mustache staying here? He worked at Howie Lee's around the corner.
I don't break a lot of bread with the class of people that pass through here. But if you want to look around, check out some rooms, be my guest.
Well, anything else?
You seen any suspicious types around here lately?
Ali, that's all I do see. You think this is a Club Med or something?
You seen any suspicious types around
Okay,
here
nothing
lately?
else.
Ali, that's all I do see. You think this is a Club Med or something?
Okay, so we are done with this place for now, I think. I don't think that we need to come back here. But now, let's go back to our car and see where we can... Up. Wrong way. Wrong way. So let's go back to our car and see where we can go now. I believe that we can go to the arcade. And I also know who to ask about the cheese. The illegal cheese. Okay, so we got a nightclub row and the hysteria hall, which is the arcade. Nice. DNA row, Bradbury building. Okay, well, let's go to Animoid row real quick. So let's go and ask the Peruvian woman if she has found out anything about the dragonfly-shaped earring.
Any luck finding more of that dragonfly jewelry?
Ah, see.
Ah,
I was
finally.
right. Piece you show me was part of a collection bought for a nightclub in 4th Sector.
You know the name of the nightclub owner?
No, senor. But my friend, he says the man is not selling.
Thanks for your help.
Thanks indeed. And then we go and ask about the cheese. Go and ask about the cheese from this woman here.
Hey, you know where I can get some cheese like this?
Don't know nothing about cheese. That stuff illegal. It bad news.
I'm not looking to bust the dealer. I just want to know who bought it.
This a clean place, man. Mama Isabella, law-abiding soul.
Oh, yeah, right, okay. We don't know yet that this cheese came from this place specifically, so that's why we can't force her to tell us more.
Thanks for your time.
Okay. I should have known. But now, let's go to where should we go first? The arcade or the nightclub row? Not sure actually. Well, let's save here. And where should we save? Let's save here, whatever. Okay. So, to the Hysteria Hall or Nightclub Row? Well, let's go to the Hysteria Hall. Because these two people here know where this cheese came from.
It was the trickster. He said Pat doesn't have a mink coat. She's got a good Republican cloth coat. That's all.
You're wrong, sweetie. It was Herbert Hoover.
I'm sorry, but I was there.
Well, if anything, you were all of 3 years old back then.
I still remember it, like it was yesterday.
And he said fur coat, not mink. I saw it on the Discovery disc.
You guys still battling it out?
That's what keeps our marriage alive and kicking, Ray. What can we do you for?
The works.
Coming right up. You know anything about politics, Ray? Famous quotes, things like that?
I try not to.
How about the checker speech?
Never heard of it.
Hoover's checker speech.
Nixon's checker speech.
You're forgetting a lot, your old age.
Right behind you, lady.
Alright, well, about this cheese. Lucy photo.
You ever seen this girl around here? Maybe in the arcade?
Oh, yes! I saw her come out of the arcade yesterday.
No, it was the day before.
Maybe you saw her both days.
No, I'm positive. It was yesterday.
You're positively wrong. It was 2 days ago, sure as God made little green apples.
You're getting Alzheimer's, sweetie.
Okay, just forget it.
Okay, so they have seen the girl come to the arcade here. That's all we need to know. And about this cheese.
You know where I could score some cheese? Like this stuff?
Boy, don't flash that around here.
He's the police, sweetie.
Besides, the kids today just as soon twist a knife in your backside as to ask Virginian for the tram home. Show that cheese around here, you become a marked man.
Who sells it?
Now, we aren't asking for any trouble, Ray.
I'm not working bunco, I just want some information.
That nutty broad who runs Kingston Kitchen.
There we go.
She's always bragging about her special ingredient.
That stew she makes, it always did taste a little gamey.
And she charges an arm and leg for it, too.
So now we know
I
where the
found this
cheese came
wrapper.
from.
Yeah, that's from one of our dogs.
Yeah, rapper.
Be good, you two.
Okay.
Be good, you two.
Okie dokie. And so, should we go to the arcade? Well, let's go. Well, I don't see her here. Maybe she's here. No. Okay, this is one of the best looking scenes in this enhanced edition. I mean, you see these games in the background and they all move in 60 FPS. Well, everything moves in 60 FPS here. So this is easily one of the best looking locations in this enhanced edition. So there's that. Well, I don't see Lucy here right now. Maybe later. And I believe that we can go here as well.
It's a killer, I kid you not. Only 35 thou. Yeah, red, orange, blue, puke green, any color you want. Just give me 24 to hose the graffiti off. Admiring that bishy cat, ain't you? I don't blame you. It's a classic ride in a deluxe sport package. It'll push 125 without so much as a shake. Of course, you gotta find the road for it.
That's always the problem.
Crazy Legs, Larry Hirsch. Pleased to meet you.
Ray McCoy.
You can call me Crazy, you can call me Larry. You can even call me Crazy Legs Larry. But don't call me if you don't think a hot set of wheels ain't necessary.
Okay.
The Bishi's exceptional. Mechanical is Pacific Rim flawless, as usual. But they also save some of the classic styling of the old GM days.
Looks like a piece of work.
Forget those fibroplast Filipino heaps everyone's driving around. This is real. Just feast your eyes on this. You see it? You see it? That's actual chrome, the real stuff. They saved a couple hundred sheets of Tijuana chrome from before the war. It's completely legal and everything. Beautiful, isn't it?
I don't think I've ever seen it before.
And you probably won't ever see it again unless you steal this puppy. And honestly, no. Frankly, I gotta tell you, it's got your name written all over it. Ray McCovey.
McCoy.
Give it, take a couple letters.
I'll have to think about it.
But don't think too long or too hard about it, Roy. It's liable to be gonzo by the time you come back.
Gotcha.
If you say so.
How about this girl? She look familiar?
You kidding? She ain't old enough to drive.
You've never seen her?
She looks kind of familiar.
Think real hard.
Maybe you should try that arcade next door. She looks like the kind of girl you see there all the time.
I'll do that.
Okay, so nothing new from him. Anything else?
I hope you got paperwork for all these vehicles.
Are we kids or what, Ray? You're talking to Crazy Legs Larry Hirsch here.
I take that as a yes.
You can take it any way you want. Just don't take it for a test drive in the 4th sector.
I hope you got paperwork for all these vehicles.
Okay. Are we kids or what?
I take that.
You can take...
Okay. Well, nothing else interesting here. What's that?
Hey, keep your paws off that, Ray.
Okay. We could go up... Well, we can go up here. Let us do it. But there's nothing interesting here. There's just cars.
Locked.
Locked, of course it is. But that looks fancy.
That sucks.
What do you mean that sucks? It looks badass.
That sucks.
It looks pretty good car to me. Well, anyway.
Hey, Ray, how you doing?
Just fine, Crazy.
You've been thinking about the caddy, haven't you? I don't blame you. She keeps me up at night, too. And I ain't ever even lip wrestled in the back seat. Which is definitely what's in the cards for a stud of your caliber.
Throw in a babe and maybe you got a deal.
No sweat, I'll have one over in a jiffy.
Not just kidding.
Okay. Alright, so we didn't learn anything new in this place, but hey, we just met Crazy Legs Larry Hirsch. He's a fun character. Okay, so I guess we just have to go to the nightclub row. Oh wait, no, let's go back to let's go back to the Animoid row. And tell the woman at Kingston Kitchen that, hey, we know that cheese came from here. The illegal cheese. Run faster, Roy. Okay, woman. Time to spill out the beans.
Mia and Murray tell me you're using cheese in your stew. Real cheese.
Dim old buzzards. What they know?
I could take a sample of that stew you're cooking back to the lab and have it tested.
Why you pick on Mama Isabella? I never do you no harm.
Where'd you get it?
My sister. She got connections.
Where can I find her?
She back in Jamaica, man. Far away from here. She send me cheese once, maybe twice a month. You know, funny thing you asking about the cheese. Last week, this ugly little man he run by, grab whole box of empty takeout cartons right off the counter. Police next door, they just laugh. Say the guy'd not be so happy when he opened them cartons.
What's that have to do with the cheese?
Cheese hidden in that box, man. Keeping it safe till I cook up a new batch. So how could I tell police to bring back box? They find cheese, they shut me down.
This guy who robbed you, what did he look like?
Short, real short. Bad clothes, colors way too bright. Funny bow tie. Maybe you look for this ugly little thief, yeah? I'm thinking you not really care about the cheese.
You're right, but I still think you ought to get yourself a different secret ingredient.
You bet, man. That cheese been nothing but trouble for Mama Isabella.
Okay. So someone stole some cheese from Mama Isabella, and I think I know / remember who that thief is, and we have seen him, and even talked to him in a couple occasions. But no. No, let's just go for... Well, actually, I was just thinking that... Should I go back to the police station and show Holden's badge? Nah, it's not that important. Let's go to nightclub row. Okay, well, this looks like a wild place. I mean, look at that. Are those real women or are they holograms? Well, I don't know. I just considered to stop playing here for the day, but then I realized that I've been playing for less than 40 minutes. So I thought that, you know what, fuck it, let's keep on playing for at least 5 more minutes or so. So where should we go first? What is this called? Does it say tally something? I don't know. And this is called Early Q. Well, even though this club looks like a more interesting place to visit for obvious reasons, let's go here first. Now this looks like a fancy club. Look at these chandeliers. Wait, do you call these chandeliers, or are those the ones that hang from the ceiling? Well, anyway. But this guy sure sticks out from the crowd like a sore thumb, because everyone else here are just part of the background. They are not like actual characters you can go and interact with or talk to or anything like that. He's the only one here. And I believe that this is the guy who stole the cheese, so he's the cheese thief. I think he was quite short when compared to us last time we talked to him. He's wearing a fancy suit, and well, he doesn't look any uglier or prettier than anyone else in this game, to be honest with you. Maybe when compared to these background characters, but I don't know. Let's go and talk to him.
Hey, man.
You're that cat from Howie Lee's. McCoy, right? We keep bumping into each other. You want an autograph? I know you ain't heard of me yet, but Gordo Frizz's autograph's gonna be worth a pile of chinion someday.
I'll hold my breath. I'm gonna ask you a few questions.
Man, don't you got anything better to do than hassle innocent people at their place of work? Make it snappy, okay?
I really appreciate your patience.
Okay, so Zubin, job, Lucy, cheese. Let's ask about the cheese, in case we can't ask him more than just 1 or 2 questions.
You like cheese, Gordo?
Ain't that bad, man. My jokes are fresh, real hip.
No, I mean real cheese. Dairy products, you know, from Kingston Kitchen.
So you're wasting shoplifters instead of replicants these days?
Then an admission of guilt.
For crying out loud. Can't a guy make a living in this fakakta place without being hassled?
You know a girl named Lucy, Gordo? You steal that cheese for her, maybe?
My man, it's showtime.
Your friends are replicants, Gordo. What else would I find if I turned over the rock?
Gotta go, Daddy-O!
We can't stop him. Okay, so he's just going to the stage. Maybe I should have asked about Lucy and maybe Zubin first.
Hey, is everybody having a good time tonight? What
Okay,
does
let's
a
hear
marriage
those
and a
jokes.
tornado have in common? First, there's a lot of sucking and blowing, and then you lose your house. You know what my first wife's nickname was? Twister. A doctor calls up his patient. I got bad news and I got worse news. The bad news is you only got 24 hours to live. The patient says, what could be worse than that? The doctor says, I've been trying to reach you since yesterday. Guess what happens to a replicant who does his job really well? Early retirement, baby. I see we got a celebrity in the audience. Can I get a spot, please? That's right. It's one of the boys from the local Blade Runner unit. One of the LPD's finest, Ray McCoy. Let's give a big hand for Rep Detect McCoy. He's protecting us poor slobs, ladies and gentlemen. He even thinks you're a replicant. He can waste you right where you stand. Nice job, eh, detective?
It doesn't quite work that way.
Doesn't, eh? What if I pretended to be a replicant?
That just an excuse for your lousy act, Gordo?
Sick burn.
That snake dancer that worked here, Zora, she was a rep. And her picture's gonna be on every front page tomorrow.
Too bad she'll never read it.
How are you sure someone's a rep, detective?
There's a test.
Test? What replicant's gonna sit still for a test?
If I'm trying to question someone and he runs, that's a pretty good sign.
Could be a pretty good sign that you need to bathe more often.
Okay. Did he just admit that he's a Blade Runner, essentially? What is this? Phone? Also, they mentioned Zora, one of the replicants from the film. So she's dead by now. And she was also the voice actress, the actress who played Zora in the Blade Runner film. She was also the voice actress for Hecuba in Westwood Studios' other game, Nox. But anyway, let's try and chase the guy down.
Do what you gotta do, McCoy. If you gotta shoot, that's cool.
No, let's holster the gun. Can we just go and
Come
talk
on,
to him?
McCoy. Why don't you make me famous?
Get off it. You're no replicant.
How do you know? I could be a martyr for the cause, baby.
What is he doing?
Every rep I've ever seen wants to live, not die, pal.
What are you, an expert?
I've been around.
I guess we just... Wait, this is interesting. Should we just let him go, or... Well, if he is a replicant, then I want to let him go, because I want the replicant sympathizer ending. But if he's just a human, then we could just arrest him. Well, I guess that we could do the test on him. If we arrest him. But I can always reload and do the other option and see what happens, so... Let's just arrest him for now.
You may not be a rep, but you're a damn rep sympathizer for sure. Now we're gonna take a little ride downtown.
Yeah? And what? You'll put me on that Voight comp machine? My 15 minutes of fame, baby. It ain't as good as being gunned down in the street, but what the hell?
Okay, so we just arrest him. Okay, well, let's do that test on him.
You keeping busy, pal?
Show's over, baby! And there ain't gonna be no encore!
I guess not.
You keeping busy, pal?
Show's over, baby! And there ain't gonna be no encore!
Okay, well, let me reload the last save and we do that again and then we just let him go and see what happens. Alright, so let's just let him go.
I should haul you downtown, but that'd probably just make you happy.
You're not even going to arrest me?
Instead, I'm gonna let you go. But here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna go tell your pal Clovis that I'm looking for him.
I can't guarantee that he's gonna listen to me. He's got a mind of his own, which is the mark of a true star. The kind that lights up the sky once in a generation.
If Crystal Steel tracks him down, he's gonna have to light up the sky from 6 feet under.
Very funny.
Okay, so he knows about Clovis. But we still don't know if he's a replicant or a human. Could be either of those two, I think. So he just ran there. And the only place for us to visit is early Q, but I'm gonna save that for the next episode. So, until then. Thank you for watching once again, and see you next time for more Blade Runner Enhanced Edition.